Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. Me and the critters, and Brad is in the back of the house busy doing a few things. Let me pull up my phone. I just woke up from a nap. And, gotta check and see what the weather is like right now for us all. I had a little bit of trouble with my glasses this time. I just don't know if my eyes are not used to them, or if it's because of the diabetes or what, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything close up. I don't think they got that part right on my prescription, but I don't know. But since I didn't buy my glasses there at Walmart, it won't do any good probably to complain, you know. So, and I really don't want to go in there and get real close with anybody. So anyway, it is Friday, March 27th, 2020. And it is 5:47 p.m. This fine evening. It is 82 degrees. Feels like 87. The high today was 84. The low was 65. Mostly sunny. 20% chance of rain. Humidity is at 64%. Wind is 13 miles per hour from the south. Sunrise was at 7:32 a.m. and sunset will be here at 7:54 p.m. And let's see, tomorrow is going to be basically identically the same, basically. So that'll be okay. I can handle that. I just woke up. You know how if you take a nap or something, that we tend to take naps because we don't tend to sleep very much at night, it seems. But wake up from a nap and you've had kind of a weird dream. I woke up and my dog Missy, you guys know that we had to put her down about 1.5 years ago. Get my little dachshund, she was just my baby, and I'd always had her. And I miss her terribly. I really do. Not to say that Charlie and Nixie aren't my babies now. They definitely are. But you know how you miss your little babies. And what was it, big or small? In my dream, I was mad at my parents, even though I was an adult and we all lived in the same house. This would never happen. Because they had made me leave behind Missy. And it was like with somebody, it was with a friend of mine, but she was in another country. And I was really mad, and I said, when she comes over, I'm going to have her bring my dog. You know, she was going to come from that country to this country. And I was really throwing a fit about it, and all of a sudden, here's my dog. And, you know, she's very elderly and stuff, but I'm so happy to have her there and everything. And then it finally dawns on me, it's like, well, how were you able to how was she able just to be here? And come to find out, it was because my friend had given the dog to somebody else, who had given the dog to his ex-girlfriend, who his ex-girlfriend didn't like my dog at all and kept saying that she was going to put her down and stuff. So, I don't know, what a weird dream. And what a weird dream to remember this all. Because normally, you know, you don't. Normally you don't remember dreams at all. Or just bits and pieces. But, yeah, it was kind of one of those. Will I get another dachshund? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Who's to tell, right? Not right now. Not until we move and settle and stuff. You know. I'm sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. We just kind of took a day to watch some funny movies, and we were soaking my toe. I'm happy to say my toe is much, much better, guys. Much better. So, it's on the mend. Yay. And, I think it'll be fine now. So, besides that, it was good to just kind of take a chill day. We decided we were starting to get very down and stuff about all the news, you know. about, you know, our little CV friend. I hear you're not supposed to say the word, so I'm not, but you know what I mean. So we need to do something fun. So that was watching some movies and just relaxing. So we did venture out today. We put together a small grocery order, and because we felt like that would be safer than going in the stores. Um, uh, so we put together an order and picked it up today. They did much better today, and that was good. We were able to get some fresh stuff. You know, that's mainly what we run out of, you know, is the fresh stuff. We did buy enough hopefully fresh stuff to last for 2 weeks, because we hear that this is not going to peak until, what they say, April? I can't remember. Did you remember how long they said it was going to take until this CV peaks?
21 days.
21 more days. So, you know, so yeah, we picked up some much needed produce and fresh stuff. We were not able to get eggs. Did not have any, and of course, no toilet paper. But I think my daughter is sending some TP, so we'll be okay. And yeah, there were a lot of people out today. I was surprised. There was a lot of people out. I did not expect that. But I guess maybe because it's Friday, maybe people are trying to do the same thing we were doing. You know, a lot of people around this area work up in Tally. So, yeah, we were very surprised. We did put together a small order. When we go to Taco Bell, we go on their value menu part. And, you know, so we can get lunch for us for less than $10, and that includes a drink. Yeah, that's what we did. And I thought I was really hungry. I ended up only eating just, you know, a little bit of what I ordered, but that's okay. That's what's in the fridge for whenever. So, what else? I guess that's about it. Doing some, you know, illuminating, of course, and I had bought this from the Dollar Tree, you know, a while back, way before Christmas. So we're gonna kind of sit and plan out what we want to do next week, and this one I really like. Pull to the next month. You guys can see. Pull to April. I need to put my little Easter flag out. But anyway, I really like this. So, like I said, it was very inexpensive. And I like that it has this note section here. So, you know, not only does it have this, we can find out when you got to pay bills or when you need to do chores. And we like to put like menus, things we don't want to forget, of course. But yeah, so that's nice. Can't beat that for $1. So what else? That's it. Brad's gonna grill some hamburgers outside, and just gonna sit outside for a while. We're doing okay with the quarantine. Like I said, it was very spicy. So many people out and about. But you know, we're doing it. You know, pretty much kind of like how it normally is. We probably could score toilet paper if we went in and out of the stores. There aren't that many stores in Crawfordville, but, you know, there's a couple Dollar Generals. There's the Dollar Tree, and there's the Walmart. Oh, there's Winn-Dixie, too. But I don't think it's safe to run in and out of the stores to look for the TP. So, you know, we're just waiting. Like I said, my daughter's supposed to be sending some from Wyoming, so we should be okay. If not, we'll use alternative methods if we have to. You know, we'll make sure we clean. So, that's about it. We don't have any plans for the weekend. You know, probably do some laundry and do some housework and and stuff. I want to work on, Brad found a box. It's a big box. It comes from Dollar Tree, of course, and it's just wildflowers. So, it's a hummingbird mixture. So, I want to have some soil, and of course I have some pots. So I want to be outside, and I'm not going to do a whole bunch because we are going to be moving, but I'm going to do just a little bit because I really got that itch to do flowers and stuff. I'm not going to do the tomatoes or cucumbers or anything because we're going to be moving. And last year we used those hanging planters, that you put the plant in upside down. They didn't do well for us at all. They didn't. I don't know why, but they didn't. So, not going to be doing that this year anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing some of that. I got a few plants I need to repot anyway. And yeah, I need to clean up dog poop slowly. I need to pull a bunch of weeds because our landlord is not going to mow, and Brad and I can't, so I guess it'll just be very weedy. That's just the way it is. I don't feel like we should have to pay out of pocket for somebody else to mow when that's in our lease. Of course, now, we're not in a lease right now because they haven't noticed and we haven't pointed it out, but, it's supposed to be in your lease. So, I don't know. It'll work out. But I'm not going to mow and I'm not going to have Brad mow. So, we already told her that. So, it is what it is. We're still full. That was going to talk to you guys about. Let me open up this can of pop real quick. Real quick. Diet root beer. I talking with my daughter and my bonus daughter, and we've all been feeling very down because of this whole CV business. And we are gonna still go full steam ahead. Hang on, put a few little refresher oil. This is the blueberry muffin. This is the biggest bottle of stuff like that I have. Normally they're all the smaller 10 milliliter. Tea tree oil, because it's good. It's a natural antibiotic. So, astringent. Anyway, we've been talking with daughter and stuff, and everybody's been feeling very down, including us. So we're going to still go full steam ahead and believe that we can make it work. There's work at home jobs, and also, they could work like, if they had to temporarily, they could work like at a grocery store or something. We all have our pension, and we're still going for the disability. But, so, we're still going to go full steam ahead. I think that's really important, not to give up your dreams. I'm not going to let some little CV bust us down. We were saying that last night to each other, like, please. But yeah, we're still going to go full steam ahead because we need to. The grandkids are all excited and set to be doing this. My daughters are. We are. We're all kind of in limbo. I know so many of you guys are. Luckily, my daughters have not been laid off. They all have jobs where they're essential. So they're all still going to work every day. I know everybody feels like it's all up in the air. And it very much is. So, like I said, we're going to still go full steam ahead and just hope for the very best. We're going to start packing and cleaning and all of that slowly. So, you know, it'll all work out. I just got to believe that, and I know my daughters do, so does my husband. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope you guys stay safe out there. It's no joke, the social distancing and everything, and the more you expose yourself, the more you're in danger. So please, you know, if you're out there searching for more toilet paper, just let it go, okay? It's not worth it. You'll not, you know, if you were to contract it, you won't be sitting there happy that you have the TP. You have extra. You know, and also, if you have enough toilet paper for even a month, save it. Save the other for somebody else. Somebody else like us that does not have. So, I mean, you know, there's no need for greed. Right, honey?
Yep.
Brad's not feeling real perky today. He doesn't know if he has a little bit of the flu. Perhaps he has a little CB. We don't know, because they say that 80% of us that get the CB, that we do just fine with it. A lot of times we don't even realize. The thing that I heard today on the radio was a lot of times that you just don't feel well. A lot of times you feel like you have a little bit of the flu, you know, and I know it was the dry coughing and the fever, but not everybody gets it. Now, Brad thought he was running a bit of a fever last night. I don't know about today. Yeah. He's just not feeling real perky. Why don't we not grill outside tonight then, hon? If you're not feeling real good. He made the world's best. Now, he can do some Oriental food, y'all. Oh, Lord. He made the best. It was kind of like a chicken stir fry. And we got in that. It's called the parboiled brown rice.
Parboiled rice.
Parboiled rice. And I found it on the Walmart.com site. You can also look there for some groceries. Now, when I checked there, they did not have it anymore, but that doesn't mean they won't. So I was able to order in 2 10-pound bags, and we thought it was going to be more like instant rice, which we're not a big fan of, but beggars can't be choosers right now. So I ordered this stuff in, and it is just like the white rice. It tastes just like it, and everything is wonderful. So Brad made chicken stir fry last night, and oh, it was so good. It was just so good. But yeah, honey, we can just cook that inside, unless maybe you don't even feel up to it.
I don't feel up to it.
You
right
don't
now.
feel okay. Well, we don't have to cook it at all, honey. We can just chill out, and I can make you something when you're hungry. Okay.
Okay.
You know.
Well, there's
I'm so sorry you don't feel good.
those last 2 things from
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, if you want, because
Okay.
I'm not going to eat
Okay.
Okay.
You think that's what I don't know. You weren't feeling good this morning, no,
Yeah.
sweetie.
them. That's very true.
Do you need Pepto?
Already took some.
Okay. And you got anything to drink? Is that ginger ale?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll ask you the other questions later.
Thank you.
But poor Brad, not feeling good, so we're not grilling outside. It's not. We're flexible that way. You know, we'll go outside some other time. That's no big deal. But so I'm just gonna kind of sit here and take care of him, and we can still do our schedule and stuff, hon. And you know, I'll just pick up the house. We won't worry about doing a whole bunch of. I mean, I gotta do the cat litter box, and I want to work in the art room because I can hardly get in there.
She will be a nag.
She will be a nag. That cat, she is so funny. Now we're entering into Theresa talks about her pets some more. But we got home from the store, and she comes and she sits on my chest a lot, you know, because I have the shelf there. She loves to lay on them. I don't know why, but she does. And so she was walking away talking to me, wasn't she, honey? And then she laid on my chest, and we loved up and stuff. And then I went to go feed her. But Charlie was being so sweet. You know how, especially with dogs, how they'll look at you and there's just so much love in their eyes. You know, I mean, there's just such pure love for you in their eyes. And it always just kind of takes my breath away, because it's like, this animal just thinks that I am the greatest thing alive, you know. And Charlie loves Brad that way too. But, I mean, he'll just look at you and there's just all that love there. And if he was kind of in my lap this morning, wasn't he, hon, on the bed? He was just,
Yes,
you know, he's
was.
a big dog, but yeah, he was a mastiff in my lap, and he was just being kind of like a baby, and yeah, it was really neat. You know, and Nixie has kind of learned now that when I lay down for the night, which is usually about 4 a.m., then she comes. Because she knows, okay, picture this, y'all. I know you're just so excited about this, aren't you? Anyway, I have a queen-size bed. Brad has a queen-size bed. We have both of them in the bedroom. It's the master bedroom. And luckily, yeah, it is big enough that we can fit both beds comfortably. And because we love each other to death, we've been married for over 31 years, but we cannot sleep in the same bed any longer. We used to, but I've got a very weird sleep pattern. Y'all know this. Brad has always been a leg kicker. He will either, okay, picture this is his leg, okay, this is he's got his leg bent and he'll do this. Or else he'll do the side sweep, you know, and he's always done it, but as he's gotten older, it's gotten worse. And, but I'm up and down, and Brad may find me sleeping upside down in the bed quite often. I don't sleep really, well, sometimes I sleep sideways, but not on purpose. Usually I'm trying to go around animals. So I sit up at night and I loom knit. And I have my laptop and my smaller one in the bedroom, because it uses it's got Bluetooth. So I have my headphones on so I don't disturb Brad. And I have my lights set up just so that there's just enough light for me to loom knit, but not enough to really keep him awake. And, you know, so anyway, Brad's up and down usually. Sometimes he's down for the night, but I'm loom knitting, watching usually Grey's Anatomy or some YouTube. And when I'm done and I put all my stuff away, then I'll scoot to the other side of the bed, because that's where I want to sleep. And that's when Nixie then comes and lays right where I was. So, right, hon? Well, you're asleep usually. But yeah, so.
Oh yeah, but I wake up in the middle of the night and I see you sucked up against the far wall.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, usually Nixie has 3 times the amount of bed that you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Charlie used to always come over and sleep with me when I would lay down for the night. But now he's been snuggling up with Brad, and I just know Brad just loves that. Brad doesn't like animals to sleep with him because he, you know, does move around so much at night. And Brad doesn't like animals touching him at night, per se, or any human. And it's just how he is, you know. And I don't really like people touching me at night when I'm sleeping either. I just kind of like, I feel like my sleep time is my sleep time, you know. There's time for other stuff, and then my sleep time, you know. So, you know, we'll cuddle some, but we don't want to stay sucked up to each other all night. I mean, each to their own, but he's gotten used to the animal being on your bed, you know.
Don't have any choice.
You don't have any choice, because Charlie, when Charlie's down for the night, you can't move him. You know, you just cannot move him. So, anyway, that's the tales of the dog and the cat. Cat doesn't take up that much room. You know, usually I am a weirdo sleeping, okay? I have to have a certain amount of pillows, they have to be a certain way, and then I got to have this really super soft blanket over the pillows, you know, because I like laying my face against it. And then I got to have my poor decrepit looking neck pillow that I cut open and restuffed because I didn't feel like they put enough stuffing in it. But I got to have it. It's almost like my whoopee, okay? I don't know why. Gotta have another drink. Getting so excited telling you guys it. Gotta have my whoopee. And I usually use it, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just hold it. I don't know why. And then I gotta have my other really soft blanket, and then usually a comforter. And I want the AC on, the door shut, my fan on, blowing on me. We're making like this whirlwind, right? Brad's got his fan on too. We got this whirlwind of refrigeration going on. Yeah. If Brad does sit up and I'm already asleep, because I don't want it really cold until I'm actually laying down. Until then, I'm going to whine at Brad and have him get up every 5 minutes because I'm too hot, I'm too cold, I'm too hot, too cold. And poor him, because the AC's right there by him. So, but when it's time to get down to the business of actually sleeping, we're going into refrigeration mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because I like the weight of the comforter and the blanket, but I hate my weighted blanket. We bought a 20-pound weighted blanket. I thought, oh man, I've been wanting one of these so bad. I started making one, and I messed that thing up. So, I got a whole box of those weighted things, but I'll use them in crafts and stuff. But I don't like the weighted blanket. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. I feel like I'm suffocating. I feel like my legs can't move a bit. I feel like if it's on my chest, I feel like I can't breathe.
Well,
But,
I think. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I think I told you. Is my grandma Heide, their house that they had in Laramie, that her room, winter and summer, was always the coldest room of the house. And on her bed, she had a down comforter and she had a quilt.
Mm-hmm.
And that quilt was so heavy. And that's what's funny is I used to love to get under that quilt and just feel the weight of it. But as I've gotten older, I don't like that weight on top of me.
Yeah, no, that's the same way. I can remember the quilt being weighty and loving it, but I hate that weighted blanket. I've used it a couple of times on the dogs when it's thundering, and that does seem to kind of calm them down. Now, it can only be like on their midsection, basically. Otherwise, they kind of freak. But I'm hanging on to it because I don't know, maybe one of my grandkids will like it, or maybe my daughter or something. If not, we'll use it on different animals, So, yeah, that's the tales of how we sleep. How we sleep. I want at least 1 foot out of my cover, so. At least 1 foot and usually 1 arm lately. So weird.
Yeah, well, it was like this morning when I got up, you were laying mostly correctly on the bed, but then both of your feet were hanging off the side, bent at the knees, and your shoulders were turned to the left and your head was turned to the right.
Wow.
So, yeah, you look like a disjointed doll thrown on there.
Well, if you've noticed, even when if I take a nap on a couch, I usually will have one leg hanging off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of bent. Weirdo when I do sleep. Look at this hair today, too. Have you guys, I know some of the videos are getting weirder on here, including mine. Have you guys noticed how you can tell how bored people are on TikTok? Holy crap. Some of the stuff they've been doing on there is like, I just sit there and laugh, because crazy, some of the stuff they were doing. There's one woman, I don't remember what her husband was doing in the background, but she was on one of those, what do they call those things that just have 2 wheels that the kids get on? Not the skateboards, but they're kind of computerized.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What do they call those? It's got the 2 big wheels and then...
Death traps?
Yeah.
Is it a hoverboard?
Hoverboard. She was on a hoverboard, but she was on it with her chest. She was laying on the ground, and she was letting she had to, well, she's just slithering along the floor, their wood floors with it. It was funny. Now that looks really good now, don't it? Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at honey. Not that it matters. I'm not going anywhere. Are you? Are you gonna go anywhere? Where are you gonna go? Not supposed to go anywhere except for like pick up prescription, get food. You can't get takeout or delivery. We can't get delivery here really. Guess it was bad opening up a can of pop. Food. And if you have to go to the doctor. That's it. That's it. Hearing about more and more layoffs, that's just, wow. Could get up to 30% layoff. That, when you think about that, that's like, holy moly. And it's just crazy. It's just, I never, ever, ever thought we would all be part of, like, this, of a epidemic type catastrophe thing, super germ or whatever. I think it must be one of those really bad Lifetime movies that we're all in.
It's almost like an end of society type movie.
Well, and it'd be pretty sad, some of us that are left in the homes, that we'd be society then. The non-social people will be... I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just being silly, okay? I am taking it very seriously. We are. Trust me, we are. We, you know. And that's why the guy at Walmart asked if he could sign for it. Because if they sign for you, then there's not the cross-contamination of, yeah. So, because usually they lean over in the car more, and they show you stuff. And remember, he just asked if I had already seen, and that way, you're keeping a safer distance, and that way we weren't contaminating his handheld, which I can perfectly understand. So, it does amaze me, though, the number of people that you encounter that aren't wearing gloves. Like the gal through the drive-thru, when she handed Brad our pop, I was surprised she wasn't wearing gloves. Because,
yeah, I remember you said that right away.
Well, yeah, because, I hate to start almost getting panicky about this stuff, but it's like, and how long it stays on certain surfaces. If you're friends with me, and you're on, and you're connected with me through Instagram or through Facebook, my Facebook, I shared a couple different charts on like the symptoms and stuff, what's the difference between the flu and the cold and all of that, and the CV, and also about how long it stays on certain surfaces. So, viable. So, if you want to check that out, you can. You have anything else to say, mister? I don't feel well?
No.
I'm so sorry you don't feel good, honey.
Thank you.
I will spend the rest of the day taking care of him. I don't mind. I didn't mean it like I was complaining. I'm not. Because he does the same thing for me. He pretty well had me soaking my toe most of yesterday, and I think that was the big difference with the Epsom salt and stuff. There's not anything coming out of that toe other than just a little blood if you, squeeze it.
Cool.
Because I kind of did, yesterday I kind of did a self-surgery. I know, I can hear you all now yelling at me. Just calm down. Calm down. See, look at the hair and calm down, okay? Because it's getting better by the minute. Look, hon. You're getting better?
Yep.
But anyway.
Even without my glasses.
Yeah. I made the hole bigger. And so it could drain better. I sterilized everything, guys. And then we kept soaking it. I did some research and it said to keep soaking it with Epsom salt, or if you could even use regular salt. So we kept doing that, and it said to use a tea bag to help draw it out. We did that once. Then we just kept really watching it. And I think between soaking it and everything, and it was able to drain more than, last time I checked it, there was nothing, other than just a little bit of blood, and it's like, good. Because I'd like to very much keep the toe. I already explained that I don't want to go into the clinic because, it's a high risk, especially for both of us. We have a few more things going on than just the diabetes, but that's the biggest thing. And, so everything's on the mend. We're going to just chill out, make a plan, right? And I'm going to make sure that he's okay. So, I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so very much. I hope and pray that you guys are being safe out there. I know some of you are going a little nuts because you're not used to being home all the time, and I feel ya. But this is the time to, watch those movies and maybe do a craft and have some fun with your kids, or have fun even if you're just FaceTiming with friends or whatever. I think you all are awesome. And do you have anything else to say, honey?
No, but I think you've got it all covered.
Okay, then say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.